arithmetic progression. So we had learned two formulae. One is the general term formula. Nth term. This could be a last term or some nth term, whichever term they tell. A is always your first term, N is number of terms, D is always the common difference. You all know. Like second term minus first term always will remain the same throughout the progression. And the second formula which we had learned was sum formula. Sn was n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into 2. So we were solving problems based on that. Fifth one. Fourth one we got this. So 3-digit natural numbers. So you know that your 3 digits usually start from 101 till 999. But we have to take the first number which is divisible by 7. So first number we had got it as 105. Then what would be our next number? Plus 7. So 112, 119 like that. And then go ulta. Divide 999 by 7 and check. If you are getting remainder, means it is not possible. Then you can try 998 like. Okay, so which was the last number? 994. So like that, we had got which is 994. So this was your first number and this is your last. All the 3-digit numbers starting from 105. Only those numbers which are divisible by 7 you have to take. Now we don't know from here to here how many numbers are there. So n we don't know to put over here if you use second formula. So always this type of problems, we have to use the first formula. So first formula, nth term is 994. First term is 105. Common difference will be always how much now? Since all numbers are divisible by 7, 7. 112 minus 105 if you do even 19 minus. So write this formula, substitute and calculate the value of n first. And the term is a plus n minus 1d. So 994. So 7 gets multiplied to both the terms. Then open up the bracket and so. 128 are getting and now use the sum formula. If you want, you can use the shortcut formula A plus L also. Because last term, you know, L is 90. Now sum we have to find. So use the sum formula now. Second form. N we know is 128. Sum of 128 terms. Check. This is 1099. So clear question number 4. This calculation I'm not asking, huh? Whether you want. This is okay. That's fine. Only the main part, like substituting up to. In the next. Now, question number 5. Find a sum of all the natural numbers between 250 and 1000. Between. They have not said from 250 to 1000. So you cannot take 250. Your numbers will start from 251 onwards. Okay. And the last number is 999. So between this, check which numbers are divisible by 3. The first number you tried. So here it will not work. So you need 12. 12 means 3 4s are 12. So this has to be 2. So your first number is 252. Next number will be 255. Keep on adding 3. And last number will be 999 because all will get divided by 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9. So now repeat the same steps as question number 4. So correct. This sum of the first 5 terms is A plus A1 plus A2, all those you have to take. direct terms, all the terms you take. Because here you cannot use SN formula. Next 5 terms. Your sum will always start from first to this. So first term is what? A1. A plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5 is equals to 1/4 term A6 plus A7 plus A8, A9, A10. So what will be your A2? A plus D. What will be A3? A plus 2D. A4 will be A plus 3D. All those A's and D's will get added. And 250 अलग getting for this problem. How much are getting? 1251 into 120. Yeah. So what is the final answer? 1156. And you substitute as 250. In an AP, the first term is given as 2, which is same as A1, huh? Or A. Both the ways it is same. The sum of the first 5 terms is 1/4 to the sum of next 5 terms. Okay, so we cannot use SN formula. First side we can use first 5, S5. But 1/4 we cannot say S6 to S10. We have never learned like this formula. Okay, so this side we cannot use because the next 5 terms will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So first 5 terms we know already like this, but we cannot do like this 6 to 10 or 6 to 12 like that. Middle only we cannot apply. So we'll have to write a splitted version like first term A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5 is nothing but 1 next 5. Like this. So like this we'll have to write. Sum of the first 5 terms is 1/4 of the next 5 terms. And then something is asked. Show that the 20th term is minus 1, 1, 2. So for that, we'll have to know what is first term and common difference. Okay, in order to find any term. Now, as per the nth term formula, you know that it is always like this. A1, you can write it as A only. A1 is same as A. What about this one? A2 will be how much? A2 is always what? A plus 1D. If you put 3 over here, what will get? 2D. So it is always one smaller than that. So A3 I can write it as A plus 2D. A4 I can write it as A plus 3D. And A5 I can write it as A plus 4D. Same way, complete it on this side. So this will be A plus 5D, A plus 6D, like using this. A3 will be like that. Like this. So in general, you have to write. So complete this, write this, and then come. Question given is sum of the first 5 terms is equal to 1/4 of the sum of the next 5 terms. Now substitute and add. All A's will get added, all D's will get added. A, you know what will value is given then. A, you can put it as 2 then. After adding, you can put last. And then find the value of D. Solve it. Some difficulty in this part? Something you did not understand? Add all the A's, add all the D. Three, 6, 10. 11, 18, 26, 35 are getting here. Now 4 you can take it here. Or you can put the value of A also first. Or you can do it other way around. D value I need to find. A is given as 2. D you are getting as -6. Add all the A's, add all the D's together. So A is given in the question. So you have to put calculate the value of D. Now which term they have told? 20th term you have to calculate. And answer should turn out to be -112. Is there a plus? No? Calculate the 20th term. So put n as 20 and answer should turn out to be -1. Seventh one, those who are done with sixth. How many terms are there? Directly sum. Sum is already given to you now. You don't have to separately find n. Sum is -25. Sn is given as -25. A is -6. D will be some fraction. Okay, 1/2, and then n you have to calculate. Some quadratic equation you're getting, or so you have to solve that using finding factors. You know that second minus first number always. Common difference is always second minus first. Minus or minus plus 6. Now cross multiply. So it is 1/2. Now write the sum formula and substitute the details. First, you can cross multiply this 2 here. Half, so n/2. I can open up or you could cross multiply. There are various ways. Let's see at the end if you are getting the same answer. So I'm just multiplying n to all the terms inside. Okay. There are various ways you could. First, you could cross multiply, but I find this as the easier one because you don't have to cross multiply. So just open up the bracket. And now to get rid, multiply throughout by 2. That we also get. Multiply all the terms by 2. So this will become 100. This will become 24. 2 and 2 will cancel. Multiply throughout by 2. Now this will become 25n, no? This one and this one. Bring everything on one side. Now change all the signs because n squared don't have to be negative. Hundred, if you want, you can find factors and then solve, or you can write 20 into 5. So one factor will be 1n minus 20, other one will be n minus 5. Directly also you can write. There are no extra steps for splitting the middle term, removing common directly. One is n minus 20, other one is n minus 5. Straight away you can write. These are your values. Okay. In an AP, the pth term is given as 1 by q. Qth term is given as 1 by pth. This is what you have to prove. Read a question again. In an AP, the pth term means fifth term we say it as A5. 10th term we say is A10. Here they are saying pth term. So AP is given as 1 by Q. So the qth term is given as 1 by P. Prove that the sum of the first PQ terms is half PQ plus 1. So in order to find the sum, what you need? The first term and the common difference. Okay? Because n you know, instead of n it is PQ. So use the general term formula. This formula we know already. So put n as P. In this, put wherever there is n, put it as P. In the general term formula. This is the question part. So solution is part. So what is given? AP value is given as 1 by Q. So first equation you will get. What is the value of AP given? 1 by Q. Mark it as equation 1. Now in the same formula, put n as Q. Instead of n, put Q, then there put 1 by P. So like that you'll get another equation. Write them one below each other and solve them by elimination method. and find a value of D. Elimination method. A will get eliminated. Write them one below each other and solve. Plus change all the signs. So this will end. Just write as it is. So 1 by Q minus 1 by P. Yeah, this also will cancel. PD minus QD. Yeah, what is common? D common. So take D common over here in the next step. And here you can cross multiply. So here shortcut directly also you can cancel from here only, or this Q minus this will go down here. Since this is multiplied, so 1 upon PQ or QP will be our answer. This is the value of D. See, instead of this, numbers also can be given. Pure numbers also might be given. And same we have to solve. I am doing it with the difficult part, like with the letters. If numbers are there, it will be much easier. Then put it in any of the equation. Put it back in equation 1. Put the value of D in equation 1. I want to find a value of A. A you keep here only, rest all terms you take on the other side. So A value also you are getting it as 1 upon PQ. Keep A on one side, rest all terms you take on the other side. Or first only you could cancel 1 by Q on both the sides. And then take 1 by Q will be same on both the sides. So that you can cancel. And then now what do you need to find? Some formula you write. But we don't want sum of the n terms. We want sum of PQ term. Put wherever there is n, put PQ. Now, put the value of A and D. A and D already you calculated, put it. And now open up the brackets. At the end, you should get the same. Now try the calculation. So some formula I wrote, they wanted sum of PQ terms. That 1 by 2 you outside only and PQ you multiply inside. It will get divided to both them. Whenever something is getting cancelled, it remains as 1. Huh? Don't eliminate him forever. It's there. This part is there. It is 1. Now, as per the answer, I want it half outside. So keep half in outside only and multiply P by Q to all the terms. PQ will get multiplied all. Two minus 1 is 1. Or QP you can write first. Or without opening up the bracket also, first you could have multiplied PQ inside. Whichever way. I think question number 9 you should be able to solve. Sum is given. First term is also given. Common difference also you will know. N is what you have to find first and then find the last term. Second term minus first term. Nth term is what you need to find. So if you want to find nth term, you don't know the value of n. You don't know how many terms are there. So that is why first use the sum formula and calculate the value of n because sum is given. Sum is given as 116. Okay, first term will be 25. Common difference is minus 3. Number of terms from How many terms are there in the whole series? That we don't know. To find nth term, last term. So what you do is use the sum formula. You'll get a quadratic equation again. You have to find factors. Big number, find factors of that answer. Now minus 3 is. So first you multiply. Bring everything on one side. This you have to multiply, you know that. First and the last number to find factors. So find factors of 696. Find the factors of 696. 2 you have to start from. Direct, it's a very big number, so you will not know the table directly. What into what will give you 696. So then whenever you have big numbers, you have to always split it like this in factors. So start finding factors of 696. As long as it is an even number, it will keep on getting. Till you're getting factors 29. So then 29 into 1. So these numbers you have to multiply among themselves and try. Listen, your number is 53. So try this, multiply this and see first. 3 to the 6, 6 to the 12 and 24, no? So try 29 and 24. Add के लग जाता है 53, correct? So you know that 29 into 24 will always give you 69. So like that combination you have to check. Both will be minus. This is minus, minus 696 it should be. No, plus, no, correct. Minus into minus plus. So one factor. So n is 29 or n is 24. Two values are getting, both are positive. One is positive. I made a sign mistake somewhere. Already terms are there more. Some is going more than that if you are putting n. Yeah, sorry, sir. I was directly taking it as minus. Okay. Here you cannot directly write the answer because there's a coefficient. I thought that would be your final answer. Both are coming positive. One is coming negative. Fraction. Okay. Now here we cannot directly write this as your factors, n minus 29, because here there is 3. If this was 1, over here you could directly write it. So here you have to do long method using splitting the term. Yeah, n will be common. Wait, Here 232. So 8 will be common. I think. 8 3s are 24. So 3n minus 29. N cannot be fractions because it is not a natural number. So there is only one n, which is 8. We are not still done with the problem. We just got the value of n. One more step is there. Last term we have to calculate, nth term. So there are 8 terms in this series actually. N is 8. Minus 21, so 25. 4 will be answer, no? So your last term is, so if you see it is going on reducing. So last term it will be 4 at 8th term. Same way, do the 10th one, exactly same way. Only instead of nth term, they have given it as x. Directly they have said solve. So 1 plus 6 plus 11 plus 16 plus x is 148. X we have to find. Basically, x is what? The nth term. So n also we'll have to find for that. Sum is given as 148. First term, common difference, calculate, write the formula. Solve. And Nikolai Ray, option, maybe not right. This visual is not that. Some test is there, chemistry. So, wait, no, which formula? Some formula. Huh? Yeah, 37 is the prime number. Big number again, you are getting factors. Put a common difference. Okay. Yeah. Sum is given as how much? Here, 148. Correct. Now 2 you take on the other side. So it will get multiplied to 148. So I have multiplied these two numbers. So I'll get this and find the factors. So 37 is your last prime number. You cannot find factors of 37. So this is one number. The remaining is 40. 40 into 37 if you do, you'll get this. No need to even multiply and check. Automatically you know this into this will be this. Sign of the bigger number because here there is minus. That will go here. Minus into plus will give you minus. Now split the middle term. Now 5 will be common here. Again, n is 8 only are getting. Not necessary, huh? Every time it has to be 8. Don't try shortcuts in exam. So this is discarded because you cannot get negative, you cannot get fractions. $36, you're getting. What happened? Done? One more build up. Then we can. 11th one we can. I understand it gets difficult for your college plus that, but for me also I have to complete the portion, no? So I cannot wait also. Try to read and attempt. Find the sum of the n terms of an AP. Some terms are there. AP is not at all given to us, but only one hint is given. That is kth term is 5k plus 1. Only this much detail is given. And find Sn. For that we don't know what is the value of A, what is the value of D, nothing will. So now the series is given. So you know the general term formula. So write the general term formula, put n as k. Put n as k. So only two formulae are there. One is the general term, one is the sum. So if you are getting stuck in one, try. Like there are problems, you need both of them. Okay. So one good thing is either this will not work, the other formula will work, something or the other. So what is AK given to you? 5k plus 1. Substitute it here. And now you can open up the bracket and simplify. Or wait, not, I think A and D again both will be unknowns, no? Directly you can find as AP also actually. Put the value of k as 1, so you'll get the first term. Then you can put the value of k as 2, you'll get the second term directly. Why? Because I thought maybe something will cancel by k and k, but the problem is A and D both are unknowns. 3 unknowns are coming there. Okay, so this formula will not work. You can see you might be stuck here. See, this and this also will not cancel because this is D, this A we don't know, D we don't know. So this maybe after trying at this step you will realize this is not working. Here straight away, since the series is not given, but we can directly find the values already in terms of k only it is. So put k as 1, 2, 3, continue. So you'll get the series. So A1 first term will be The first term is turning out to be 6. Directly put the value of k. Then put k as 2. They are getting 11. Not all you need, huh? Only 3 terms also enough. So what is the series? This is the AP. A1, A2, this is your answer. Now you know what is your first term and you know what is the common difference. Now n is not required to know. You can leave the answer in terms of n only because anyway they have not given. Some of the n terms only they have asked. So write the sum formula now. And leave the answer in terms of n only. Only put the value of a and d. Well, minus 5 is. So you can leave the answer like this. Or if you want, you could multiply and say, oh, this is fine. Because n anyways they have not told. If they had said find some of the first 10 terms, then n you would know. Could put it like that. Okay. So we'll stop here. So next class, I think we'll be done with AP.